Now, some of the wage and hour laws that we're seeing coming into play here, AB 286, California Restaurant Association has been discussing this quite a bit about the food delivery, purchase prices, and tips. It makes it illegal for the food delivery platforms to charge a price for food or beverages that is higher than the price posted on the food delivery platform's website by the food facility at the time of order, and also prohibits the food delivery platform from retaining any portion of the amounts designated as a tip or gratuity. So the food delivery platform, the internet software or the third party has to pay out the tip or gratuity to a delivery for a delivery order to the delivery driver. And if it's a pickup order, they have to pay out that tip or gratuity to the food facility, to the restaurant. Other wage and hour issues that have come up, updates on this, AB 1003. For wage theft, they've really ramped up the penalties for any kind of unpaid wages. They've made, under certain wage claims, it could be punishable as grand theft now under California law. So it's up to anything more than $950 for one employee or more than $2,350 in the aggregate for two or more employees could be considered and be punishable as grand theft. So they're just ramping up the penalties for employers, give prosecutors another avenue to put some leverage on employers for these types of wage claims. Independent contractors are also covered by that law. SB 639, there was a provision under the labor code that permitted persons with disabilities to receive less than the minimum wage, and there was a permit or license that had to be obtained in order to pay less for employees that were mentally or physically disabled. They're scaling that back under this law, so no new permits can be issued after January 1st, 2022. And the permits that are in place already are going to be phased out going out to January 1st, 2025. So they're closing down that less than minimum wage permitting process that permits employers to pay less than minimum wage for certain employees with mental or physical disabilities. And the last issue that I wanted to bring up today is SB 657, electronic distribution of workplace posters. This law says employers can now also email out and attach to the email any workplace posters that are required to be physically posted. However, there's a big catch to this. You still have to physically post them if they're required to be physically posted. So it's not, it doesn't reduce the obligation to physically post any posters. It just gives employers another option on how to distribute those posters. I like it. If I'm an employer, I would be doing that just to prove that I sent it out to employees, gave them notice. And a lot of times in litigation, we are looking to those posters and telling employees or relying on those posters in litigation to say, look, here's our policy. And we had that posted and informed employees about it. So it's something to consider going forward, and it could avail yourself to that law going forward.